What is happening, guys? ARCHIEzzle here and welcome to another video. Do you like this setup a lot better? I kind of backed it up a little bit because whenever I make videos I just realized that everything was just like too close, like bam in my face, and you can basically see all my imperfections and I don't really look good, and it just makes me feel bad. But with that said, again, on to the main topic of the video. You probably know it by now by looking at the title. I'm just gonna say this is something really personal. I was kind of like thinking twice about posting this online on YouTube, on the internet basically. And if you've been in a relationship, either like only for like a few years, been married, especially if you've been married for like a long time already, you've come across some situations or some instances, maybe like a big major fight that may lead to divorce. And it's something that's really not great because, you know, it's sad. It's something that no one really wants to go through, especially if you have a kid, if you have everything built up already. And you know, it's just certain situations that it's not really good overall. Let me know also if you want me to make more videos like this where I actually talk about not just army stuff, because I'm trying to stray away just from being just army. I'm trying to like talk about other stuff, and this is like a good way because I have a lot of personal experience too in my life, not just about army stuff, and I want you guys to know about it because hey, this channel is just about my life and sharing my experiences, and I want to share more to you guys. So on to the topic. It's kind of funny also because the reason why we had a huge fight was because of something really stupid. But don't fret if you're watching this right now and probably asking and wondering like, oh, are you getting a divorce, Archie? I'm really sorry and all that. We almost had a divorce, but this was almost 2 years ago. And we've been married, me and Flor. If you don't know her, she's in a few of my videos. She's my wife. We have a daughter, Iliana. And yeah, 2 years ago we almost got a divorce because of something really stupid. I'm about to tell you why. It's really funny, embarrassing, but it happens. Like what I said, if you've been in a relationship, especially for a long time, you know what I'm talking about. Even the littlest, stupidest thing can expand and grow into something that's like out of proportions and probably end up something like divorce or like hopefully not gonna happen, you know, hurting someone or whoever. But yeah, so this happened around 2014 going to 2015, like somewhere between 2014. Flor was still in the army. Actually, I think it was early 2014. So she was in the army still as a medic. I was obviously in the army because I'm still in the army. Hello, active duty. So we were dual military. Iliana was already there. She was like 2 turning 3 or 3, I believe. And you know, we went on leave. We were stationed in Germany. We went on leave to her place, to her mom's place in Texas, in not McAllen, Texas, but Alamo, Texas, down south, all the way down Texas. So if you know that place, give me a thumbs up. If you speak Spanish, you probably know that place. It's like really close to the border of Mexico. I like it. It's pretty cool. Good food. I always gained like 10 pounds whenever I go there. And with that said, you know, like, you know, hang out, eat some nice food, go to the beach, South Padre Island and all that, see some family, some in-laws, just play video games all day, every day, hang out, maybe drink some alcohol, you know, just to unwind and just chill. And one night, this is something really stupid. We started playing Monopoly. Yes, Monopoly. And if you don't know what Monopoly is, it's like one of the number one reasons and causes why a lot of breakups occur, a lot of like stupid fights start. It's because of Monopoly. Okay, so we were playing Monopoly all the way from Germany. We took leave. We went to Alamo, Texas to see her family, and she was winning. Well, you know, there's always two sides to every story, and I actually had to talk about this to her before I was actually able to make a video just to clear things up because it's kind of like foggy, you know, kind of like forgot already what happened. So we were playing, she was winning, I was getting kind of pissed off, and you know how you can like trade your property to other players and all that. There was just like a lot of backstabbing. There was a lot of backstabbing. Again, if you don't know, try to search and learn how to use and play Monopoly. So at one point, she was like almost winning, and Flor is that type of person. I don't know if you noticed it in my videos where she is a good, how do you call this? She's good at making you feel bad. You know, she would tease you, she would talk shit. She's a good talk shitter. I don't know if that makes sense. So I got really pissed off and I started yelling and I basically threw everything. I didn't care. I was trying to like stop myself for like almost a good hour. And of course, alcohol was involved with her mom, with her sisters, with Ileana and some friends. So I flipped the freaking Monopoly game. Everything flew everywhere. And we started yelling, you know, stuff that wasn't really meant to be said was said during that time, you know. And my thing is, I know it's really bad. When I'm trying to hurt someone that I love and I care, I try to say stuff that I know that would make you hurt a lot, even if it's not really true, or I just know I just want to hit you where it hurts. And she did the same thing, obviously, but I didn't really care and I was pissed off. And females, girls, if you're watching this, I know this is like a mortal sin. I called my wife fat and it was really bad. It didn't end up well. And Flora's not fat, she's beautiful. And it was just something that I really wanted to say, because you know, if you have a special someone, if you have a girlfriend or a wife, they always ask, do I look good in this shirt? Do I look fat? Do I look bloated and all that? So I didn't really care. I just spit it out and just started talking shit about her, like, oh, you suck as a soldier, no one really cares about you. And then on and on and on, we didn't stop yelling. She ended up grabbing her ring, because we were married already, obviously, when we went to Texas before that. And she threw the ring that I gave her outside, and it was like pitch black because it was like past midnight. So I was like really pissed off, like, why the hell did you have to throw our ring, or the ring that I gave you? It's like bullshit, I paid for that. And it means something. And it wasn't really that expensive because, hello, I was just making like what, E4, E5 money. So I went out there with my cell phone and my light, searching for that thing, for that ring, for like almost an hour. It was like pitch black also. I was so scared because it was like grassy outside. It was like a lawn, the grass. Pitch black. There might be a snake back there. I don't even know. And there might be like an anthill. So I couldn't find it. A few hours later, or a few moments, she would always come back and come out and be like, ha, you can't find that shit, you know, just talking crap, just making me feel bad a lot more. And we started yelling again. And then a few moments later, she went out. She kind of helped me find it. And I was just acting all crazy. After I found it, I was like, I'm leaving. I'm going back home to Germany or whatever, because I'm done with this leave. So I packed everything in my car and I sat there. Obviously, I wasn't gonna leave. It was just like acting, because I want to make her feel bad. I wouldn't leave her, obviously. So she kind of felt bad, and I guess she was like back into reality already. Her mind's already leveled. So she went to the car and we started talking seriously. We patched things up, but I was still trying to be like hard to get. I don't know if that makes sense. So I was like, nah, I don't want to. Let's just end it. But we were just kind of like trying to measure each other if it's really gonna happen. But obviously we love each other so much, that's why it didn't happen. So after that, I just left my stuff in my car because I don't want to bring everything back in, because I had like multiple bags and duffel bags. So we sobered up a little bit, went to sleep, went to bed, woke up the next day, drink some coffee, you know, or tomato juice for hangovers. And it was just awkward. And we started talking about it also, you know, to fix things and hopefully it doesn't happen again. And I apologized to her mom, to her sisters, and it didn't happen anymore. It was just like in the books, in our records, you know, between us. So from time to time we talk about it and we just laugh about it, and we kind of like fight also about it too, you know, like, well, I wasn't actually losing in the game, you were losing in the game and all that. You were actually wrong during that moment. And it was just so crazy just thinking about it, just to make you realize, guys, like in the army, again, not just pertaining to the military and to the army, whatever branch, relationships is not easy. There's going to be times when you're ever going to be tested, and that was one of the times that we were tested, and it was just because of that stupid Monopoly game. So I suggest, especially that Christmas is just around the corner, you know, like you're going to see your family, Thanksgiving. Once you guys start playing these board games again or something, do not pick Monopoly, because it's just going to end relationships. Flat out. It was just stupid. Let me know what you guys' thoughts about this situation and my story. Let me know also if you want to know more about this, because I like this better. I can just sit down and talk non-scripted, like there's no script. I just basically talk and share my experiences. And you know, keep posting questions also for the Ask a Soldier, not just army related stuff, but non-army related stuff. Traveling really soon, going back to California. I'm excited for that. A lot of travel vlogs, a lot of PCS vlogs and videos, and I'm just really excited overall. And I'm only here less than a week, ready to go back home, pack up my stuff. Life is good. Bottom line, life is good. And drop a comment below also to say hi Floor, or Archie cheated the game or something. I know you guys are gonna be on her side. You're never on my side. That's it for today. Make sure you subscribe so you get notified whenever I upload a new video. Make sure you hit that like button also, because it does help out the channel a lot and I do appreciate it. That's it for today. ARCHIEzzle out. I just got mine issued to me because as part of recruiting, we gotta look smooth, you gotta look sharp and all that. Honestly, I've never worn anything like this before,